make it way too hard to think that this could be what you love.
Today's video is sponsored by Curlsqueen. Thank you so much for sending me this yaki straight hair. It was a joy to work with the company, so let's get into this unboxing. So first off, I love their packaging. I love that shade of pink. Obviously they sent me a detangling brush, a bonnet, and some extra clips, and a thank you card, as well as a brochure explaining everything from the company. I'm gonna have their link listed in the description box if you guys do want to purchase this hair. Yeah. So yeah, we just finna get into it all the way. But yes, I love, like I said, I love the shade of the pink. It's definitely girly girl. As y'all can see, the bundles are beautiful. I'm gonna give the details as far as what they sent in a second. But y'all, the quality of this hair was just amazing to work with, 10 out of 10. So they sent me 4 pieces of the 2 clips. They sent me 2 pieces of 3 clips. They sent me 2 pieces of 4 clips, and then they sent me 2 pieces of 5 clips. This is enough to get a super full, voluminous type of look, like super duper duper full. Y'all are gonna see once we get into the install portion. So normally I don't color bundles straight out of the pack, but I recently just put the same Adore Jet Black dye over my natural hair, so I wanted the blend to be as seamless as possible. So I went ahead and I colored the bundles just to match. I prefer coloring my hair nowadays with just the Adore dye because, you know, I've done the whole bleach thing in the past, as well as mixing color with developer and doing all of that. And probably because I'm a lazy natural, I wasn't keeping up with my moisture routine, so it caused my hair to break off. So now I'm on this hair growth and length retention journey. So yeah, from now on, moving forward, if I do color my hair, it will just be with the Adore dye. I do prefer to color my hair with Adore dye or just like straight application type of colors because it's super beginner friendly and it's very straightforward and easy. As y'all see, all I'm doing is squirting the color onto the hair, smoothing it in, making sure that I flip the bundles over to make sure all the strands are saturated, and then I go in with my Denman brush just to make sure that the color is evenly distributed throughout the hair. Another hack, if you guys want to save a little bit of money with coloring hair, you can spray the bundles a little bit with water before applying the color because it helps the color just distribute throughout the hair a lot easier. But yeah, this is very straightforward. Once I was done applying the color to the bundles, I ended up letting it sit overnight, not on purpose, but your girl was just tired. Like, I still had to wash my hair and silk press my hair just to prep for this install. So time got away from me and I ended up letting the color sit on the hair overnight, but it honestly did not hurt a thing. Moving on to day 2, as you guys can see, I am now rinsing out the color. I'm using lukewarm water. When it comes to using the Adore dye or hair colors that you don't mix with developer, it's very essential that you don't use piping hot water to wash your hair or your bundles because it makes the color fade faster. Even with regular dyes, your hair is going to fade, but with semi-permanent dyes, it fades really quick. Now I am going in with Design Essentials Oat and Protein Henna Clarifying Shampoo. I really love this shampoo because it's the equivalent of a clarifying. Clarifying means that it will strip your hair of all the oils. So I like to use this shampoo specifically when I'm doing silk presses or like right after I take out a protective style I've left in for a month or so, just to really get my hair really clean. And I also do it to the bundles as well because, again, I'm going to be silk pressing this hair just to show you guys what it looks like straight. Once I'm done shampooing, I shampooed twice, by the way. I just didn't show the second shampoo because y'all get the point. So now I'm going in with the Shampoo Silk Press series. No, this is not sponsored. I just like using Design Essentials. I used it whenever I was in cosmetology school. So yeah, I'm gonna have the products that I'm using on the screen. What I'm using now is the leave-in conditioner, and then I follow that up with the Agave and Lavender Blowout Prep Spray. Pretty much just gets your hair ready to be blown out. But yeah, again, I'm gonna have all the products that I use in this video linked down below in the description box if you guys want to purchase these items. They are also listed on my Amazon storefront as well if you guys want to check that out. So yeah, I just sprayed it on the hair and I rubbed it in, and then I just let the bundles sit on the towel so they can start the air drying process. Now I'm washing my hair. So your girl has recently been put on to Olaplex, the whole line. I absolutely love it. So again, backstory. I bleached my hair back in 2021-ish. I bleached it twice. So like I bleached it in 2020, then I bleached it again in 2021. It was a disaster. My hair was so dry, it was breaking off like no, I can't even explain how bad it was breaking off. And my hair wasn't even platinum either. It was just, it wasn't retaining moisture. It was very coarse to the touch. And my hair is normally kind of soft, so I knew that was not, we couldn't go for that. So what I do now before I do anything to my hair, I will wet my hair first, and then I apply the Olaplex number 3 because it's a bond strengthening treatment. So it pretty much just makes your hair stronger and it prevents breakage. And then directly on top of that, I go in with the Pattern Beauty Transition Mask. Again, your girl just been all up and through Ulta, just spending money like nobody's business. But my hair is healthy and I'm retaining length, so I think it's worth it. So yeah, I let that sit on my hair for minimum 30 minutes, max overnight if I feel like it. But I just did like 20-30 minutes for today's video. And then I immediately rinse that out. And then I'm going in with that same Design Essentials shampoo, the clarifying one. Because again, we are silk pressing my hair today. So I got to get it clean. So after I do the Olaplex treatment, I shampoo my hair 2 to 3 times. It really just depends on how dirty my hair is, or like if it's super oily, because I've also been using hair grease a lot recently to keep my ends moisturized. So yeah, anywhere between 2 to 3 shampoos will suffice. Going in with the exact same products I sprayed on the bundles. Side note, the Olaplex number 6, that is a leave-in bond smoother. I'm still experimenting with that, so I'm probably gonna do another silk press video in the future. But yeah, I'm just spraying all those products on my hair. The leave-in from Olaplex is a cream, so y'all gonna see in a second like how many pumps I put on my hair. In my opinion, I ended up putting too much of the Olaplex leave-in on my hair, and it caused my hair to be weighed down for the silk press. So again, once I master my silk press, I'm gonna do a very in-depth YouTube video on the silk press only. But as for today, I just wanted to show y'all where I've been, what I've been doing with my hair care journey. Moving on to the blowout portion, I like to blow out my hair using the tension method. In my opinion, it just dries the fastest this way and it doesn't cause any damage. So how I do it, I will put the blow dryer on medium heat, high air pressure, or whatever it's called. Yeah, medium heat first until my hair is about 80 to 90% dry. And then at that point, then I will turn the heat up to high on the blow dryer just to get it straight as much as possible before I go in with the flat iron. Because as you guys know, I'm natural, so it's like I'm not trying to cause any heat damage or anything like that. So this is just my personal favorite way of blowing out my hair. It takes me usually 30 to 40 minutes, and I don't have any complaints about the way that I blow out my hair. My blowouts are honestly pretty good in my opinion. So now the blow dryer is on high heat, and as you guys see, I'm going in with the Denman brush. That's the other thing too. When the blow dryer is on medium, I normally don't use the Denman brush because my hair's not dry enough for me to be trying to brush through it and get the ends super duper straight, because medium heat won't get my hair straight anyway. So once it's on high heat, then I will go in with the Denman, and I'm just making sure every single strand is as straight as possible for the silk press. For my silk presses, I use the chase method. Y'all don't freak out, but I put my flat iron on 450 every single time. But that's just because I know how my hair feels. It's kind of coarse and it's a type 4 texture, so I just want my hair to be as straight as possible. I've never had any heat damage whenever I do my silk presses, so 450 works great on my hair. But if your hair is finer or thinner than mine, then you can kind of gauge the temperature of your flat iron. I'm using the Babyliss Titanium Pro. Again, gonna be linked either in the description box or it will be on my Amazon storefront. But definitely check both places if you are interested in purchasing any of these items. No, it's not sponsored. I paid for this flat iron with my own money. But yeah, chase method, take tiny little slices. Y'all have seen a silk press video before, so that part is pretty straightforward. I only do one pass on my silk presses. I don't care what's going on. You only getting one press out of me. If it's frizzy in that spot, then it is what it is. But I don't want no heat damage. Again, we're on a hair growth, hair health journey. So take your time. Now we are trimming my hair. If you guys didn't know, I am a licensed cosmetologist. Honestly, the license, I'm not gonna say it doesn't really mean anything when it comes to learning how to do your own hair. It's just the license teaches you how to do other people's hair. But when it comes to trimming, I learned between me going to school as well as watching YouTube videos, specifically Mo Knows Hair. Her hair is super long, and I saw how she trims her own hair at home. So I figured I would try it in this video, and y'all, it changed my life. I'm able to trim my own hair without it being like jagged ends. Like I'm able to get a blunt cut at the back of my head without having to use like 3 mirrors and being confused and all that. But yeah, again, when I do the silk press video, I'm gonna include the trimming portion in there, and it's gonna be a lot more in depth. But this was my first time trying her method, so I don't really feel like I have it down packed enough to be out here educating you. But yeah, my trim turned out pretty good, and I'm very satisfied about that. Like I said, with me using the Olaplex and the hair grease and doing deep conditioning treatments, my hair is growing back out, and I'm not experiencing as much breakage as I was when I wasn't taking care of my hair. So I'm happy about that. So 4 days later, don't trip. I had to go out of town, so it's again 4 days later. So now my silk press, it's a little bit older, but as you guys can see, it's flowing a lot better. So over the 4 days off camera, I knew my silk press was greasier than what I wanted it to be, and your girl discovered dry shampoo. Again, back to Ulta, spending more coins, and it's holiday season, so I need to slow down. But I was able to save my silk press. I'm gonna have the dry shampoo linked in the description box, the two that I like to use. So as for now, I'm just detangling my hair and I'm getting ready to install the clips. I do believe this is my first time ever installing clip-ins on myself. Normally I'm like a wig girly or braids. I've done tape-ins before on my hair, but honestly, I'm a clip-in girly now. Like, after I installed these and I saw the results, it is fire. Like, the tracks are so flat. Bro, you gonna see at the end, this is my hair. So what I'm doing now is I'm parting out a U shape in the back of my head. Once I'm done parting it, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like once the clips are in, because it's kind of hard for me to, y'all get the point. It's hard to do your own hair and be recording and stuff. So once I get it parted out, I will show you guys. I did it like in a U shape, and I'm prepping my hair to install the 5 clip-ins. Again, it came with 2 5 clips, and those were enough to wrap dang near all the way around my head. So again, y'all are going to see, but parting the back, it was somewhat challenging, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be a perfectly straight line. So that's the good thing, because again, I believe installing clip-ins is very beginner friendly. So like, you don't have to be an expert or anything. Like, you honestly don't really have to see the back of your head like that, in my opinion. But then again, I do hair, so I might be a little biased. But yeah, it was pretty easy. This is the U-shape I was talking about. So I ended up doing another U-shape part as well to install that second 5 clip in. But for time purposes, I didn't show the second 5 clip on camera. But what I'm doing now is I'm clipping my natural hair that is underneath the clip-in. I'm clipping that out of the way because again, I need to press the bundles. So if you guys are installing clip-ins on yourself, I would highly recommend that you clip your natural hair out of the way before installing the clip-in, because it makes it kind of hard, and if you like get overwhelmed with doing your hair and stuff, it might make you want to quit, because that's kind of how I was feeling. But I was like, nah, we're gonna have to figure it out, because again, when it comes to me silk pressing my natural hair, I only do 1 pass. So that's why it's very important that you clip your natural hair out of the way, because I got that flat iron on 450, like I said, because we need to press out these Yaki Straight bundles. As y'all see, I am spraying Sebastian Shaper Plus Max Hold hairspray, I believe it is. Again, it's gonna be linked on the Amazon storefront. I like to spray that. Oh, bless you, Ari. I like to spray that on each section that I'm about to press out, because the hairspray is almost like an anti-frizz type of thing. So it definitely gives your hair hold. It doesn't leave your hair like super hairspray-ish, like super hard or anything, because got to be the yellow can, that will leave your hair kind of harder. But the Sebastian Shaper, I really like that brand, whether you get the black can or the white can. I like it because it just gives your hair, again, an anti-frizz shield, and it also gives it like a hold in a way. It's not a hard hold though, it's hard to explain. It's just one of those, you have to buy the can, spray a little bit on, try it, and then trust the process. Right here, I was trying to decide if I wanted a side part or a middle part. I used to be heavy into the side parts, but I don't know. I'm 27 now, but I feel like ever since I've been maybe 26-ish, I've just been living for middle parts. So I don't know. I just decided to do a middle part today. What I'm sectioning out now is for the 3 clip-ins. Again, they gave me 2 3 clip-ins, so I don't know. It's just you gotta get in there and part it. Make sure you got enough space to make sure all the clips fit. It's hard for me to verbally explain what I'm doing, but I pretty much did a horseshoe U shape type of thing around my entire head for all of the clips. Even when I did the 4 clip-ins, I did that off camera for time purposes. But again, it was still that same U shape that I showed you guys in the beginning when I did the 5-clip install. So again, as you guys see, I'm now getting all of my natural hair out of the way before I put the clips on. That way it's easier for me to just section out the bundles themselves for me to flat iron. I ended up having a little bit of trouble installing the 3-clip-ins. Nothing against the company at all. Like, the clip-ins are 10 out of 10 quality, and the hair as well. So again, this is my hair now. Like, I'm using this forever. But I guess like with the size of my head compared to the length of the tracks for the 3-clip-ins, it's almost like they were overlapping in the back. So as you guys see right here, I'm kind of like feeling where I need to place it. That way the track doesn't end up too close to my hairline on the front. So as y'all see, with my left hand, I kind of picked up the first 3-clip-in, and I clipped that first tail end of the 3-piece clip-in that I'm installing right now. I clipped it underneath the other clip-in in the back. So that's the best way I know how to verbally articulate it, but you just pretty much got to make the clip-ins get in where they fit in, basically. That way it's not too close to your hairline. I was a little sleepy right here too, because I had been filming like all day. Like, I had to do my makeup and stuff first, had to install the clips, and it was taking me way longer than what I expected it to take, because again, this is my first time to my memory of me installing clip-ins on myself. But it's looking flawless so far. Like, the blend between my natural hair and the bundles is really, really nice. So I don't know, I've just been in a phase in my life now where it's like I don't rush doing anything anymore. Not that I don't have a sense of urgency with stuff, but it's like I would rather do it right the first time and make sure that I'm satisfied with the quality of whatever I'm doing, versus me just kind of being anxious and just like rushing through everything just for the sake of productivity and getting it done. I don't like operating from that space anymore, because it's almost like you kind of breeze through life without really enjoying it. So yeah, like I had fun installing the clip-ins even though I was tired and all that, but it's like I was really happy with the results, and I'm grateful that I decided to take my time, you know. Now I'm moving on to installing the 2-clip-ins. They sent me 4 of these. And again, because I'm doing a middle part, I kind of wanted the hair to fall a little bit more in my face. So as you guys can see, instead of me doing like a straight up horizontal part, I kind of did a mini diagonal part, angling it like so the hair can fall in my face. Y'all can see what I'm doing, so I'm pretty sure the visual is a better teacher than what I'm verbally explaining. But yeah, just make sure you kind of angle it to where the hair falls in your face if that's the look that you're going for. The other thing about my natural hair, like towards the front, I know everybody's natural hair is like this, but it's a little bit thinner towards the front, so I had to keep in mind the placement of the clips. That way it wouldn't hurt my head. That was the other thing too that I really wanted out of this install. I didn't want the clips to hurt my head, because I think in the past that's why I didn't like clip-ins, because wherever I would place the clips, it's like it would hurt my head after like a couple hours or a couple days. But the way I installed these clip-ins this time, I don't feel them at all, and they don't even hurt. Like, it doesn't matter what side of my head I lay on, it does not hurt at all. So again, take your time, y'all. Like, when you look good, you feel good. So like, if you want your hair to turn out the way you want it to be, you gotta take your time and just trust the process. If you're getting a little burnt out, just get up, take you a break, go get a snack if you want to, go take a nap if you need it, girl. Just do what you gotta do. That way you can get the result that you want. Because as you guys saw in like the little montage thing I did at the beginning of this video, as well as at the end when you guys see the final result, I was super excited about my hair. Like, just from all aspects, between the install, between how seamless these bundles look compared to my natural hair, the fact that the roller set thing I'm about to do in a few minutes turned out really, really, really good. Y'all can see how happy I was just based on my facial expressions in the video. So yeah, it's definitely worth it to take your time. Now that I'm done installing all the clip-ins, I used a little bit of Got To Be hairspray just to blend my natural hair to the bundles where my blunt ends are showing a little bit. The only reason why I used the Got To Be is because, y'all, I ran out of Sebastian Shaper spray. I was a little hurt by it, but you know, back to Ulta. But yeah, this is what it looks like straight. Don't come for my little part in the middle. I can't see back there. But yeah, it was definitely flawless. I loved it. So I wore my straight install for a couple of hours, but I really wanted the roller set look. The only reason why I straightened it was because I had somewhere to go. I had to go get me some food. But I saw this girl on TikTok. She had a silk press, but she was showing how she gets like the body wave overnight heatless curls on a silk press. And I figured I would try her method because her results came out bomb. So she sprays a little bit of water on the ends of her hair, and then she uses one pump of the either Eben, the mousse, the blue one, or you can get the Nairobi mousse. But yeah, I didn't mess up necessarily, but I caused myself to have to sit under the dryer longer than what I would have had to because I was a little heavy-handed with the water and the mousse. Because as you guys know with roller sets, you have to make sure that it's 100% dry before you take it down. Otherwise, your hair is gonna freeze. So I remember back in the day when I was in cosmetology school, we used to do roller sets all the time on like mannequin heads and clients. And I love the results of them because the curls on a roller set last you a week minimum. Like you don't have to apply no more heat to your hair, nothing. It'll just stay. Versus if I would have went in and wand curled it, because again, that was the look that I wanted, was wand curls on this texture of hair. Wand curls always look bomb on this texture of hair. But I didn't have a wand curler, and because the majority or all of my natural hair is out, I didn't want to keep adding heat to my hair. So I figured this was the perfect time for me to try a flexi rod set again, because I have some videos on my YouTube channel in the past of me trying flexi rod sets, and they were a complete fail because I didn't know what I was doing. I was way too heavy-handed with product, and I don't think I sat under the dryer long enough either. So yeah, less is more when it comes to this. Like you need to make sure that the hair is like saturated enough to where it's just a little bit damp, but it doesn't need to be dripping wet at all, because again, you're just gonna cause yourself to have to sit under the dryer forever. When I say forever, I mean like 4 hours plus. We don't have time for that. Again, I was sitting over here struggling with wrapping my hair around the flexi rod. The girl I saw on TikTok, she was just doing her natural hair, so it looked like she had a way easier process of installing the flexi rods than I did. Because if I were to start at the end of the hair and roll it up the way that I originally wanted to, it's like my natural hair was reverting while I was trying to roll the ends of the bundles. So it's like I had to kind of start where my natural hair was wet at, and then I had to wrap it around and then try to tuck the ends of the bundle. It was not an easy install process, so I'm definitely gonna have to get my reps up with doing flexi rod sets on hair extensions, especially when my natural hair is out. It might be a little bit easier if I would have did like a U-part wig, maybe, because it's mostly bundles, like all the hair is the same length. Usually it's a lot harder when your hair is either layered or again, you just have your natural hair and then the bundles are like way longer than your natural hair. You're gonna struggle, but the results are definitely worth it. The other thing I wanted to mention with the way that I installed the flexi rods, I wanted like a body wave wand curl type of look. So I didn't really want a lot of volume on my roots, which is why I didn't wrap the flexi rod all the way up to my scalp. So those are kind of the tips and tricks that I learned when I was in cosmetology school. But y'all could obviously go on TikTok or go on YouTube and watch like other people do flexi rod sets or just roller sets in general. That way you can kind of gauge what type of result that you're going for. Because y'all see the results on my hair. I showed it in the beginning of the video, but y'all are also going to see it again at the end. Y'all see how like it was flat on my roots, but the volume started coming out around like my eyebrows / ear area. That was the look that I really was going for. I didn't want to be like a 60s go-go girl or have like, you know, like super duper high volume on my hair. I didn't want that. I really just wanted to have some curls and some body on the ends of my hair. So this is how you do that. Just don't wrap your roots, basically. It took me maybe 45 minutes or so to wrap all of my hair, and then I had to sit under the hooded dryer. I think I sat under there for like an hour and 45 minutes because I was getting hot. But yeah, so now we're on the takedown, but I wanted to make sure that the hair was dry but also cooled off. So I sat under the dryer for maybe, I would say, an hour and 30 minutes with it on the hottest heat setting that the blow dryer or the hooded dryer allows for. And then for the last 10 to 15 minutes, I had it on cool, because again, you have to allow your curls to cool off if you want them to set. That's the main reason why I like roller sets over like using like a curling iron or, you know, a wand or whatever, because the hair is hot. So it's like you have to clip the hair in place and then give it time to cool off if you want the curls to last. As y'all see right here, I started freaking out because my hair was still wet right there, and I was like, oh my damn, because my natural hair is super duper curly, and the bundles are just like a yaki texture. So I ended up having to clip the wet pieces out of the way. This side over here, baby, this side was bomb. It was perfect. But I had a few clips on the left side of my head, which is on the right side of the screen. Those were still a little bit wet. So I clipped those back up to my roots, and then I just went in with my blow dryer and just made sure they were dry first. And then again, before I took them down, I used the cool setting on the blow dryer as well to make sure that the curls were set. But yeah, so what y'all gonna see, this is me just being like super duper picky. But if y'all pay close attention, the side that separating the curls on right now it's cute. I give her maybe like a 7.5 out of 10. But the other side of my hair that I haven't separated yet, those curls were absolutely perfect in my opinion. I don't have no complaints about that side. So that's why it's highly important to make sure that your hair is 100% dry when you're doing roller sets. So yeah, it takes forever, but the results are definitely worth it. So you kind of got to pick your poison. You can sit there and keep curling your hair with a curling iron if you want to, but the curls ain't gonna last. I just like this look better. As y'all can see, the right side of my head, the side I'm playing with on camera, 10 out of 10. Do y'all see how them curls is sitting? Baby, do y'all see how them curls are sitting absolutely perfect? Like, bro, it's perfect. I love this side. I wish the other side looked like this side. I would be so happy. The other side is cute or whatever. I gave myself some body, but as y'all can see, kind of on my roots where that wet piece was at, it started frizzing out a little bit. So now I'm kind of messing up the perfect side to kind of make it match a little bit better. But it is what it is. I'm still definitely happy with the results overall because this is my first successful flexi rod set / roller set on myself with my natural hair. I have always struggled with getting a good roller set on my natural hair. So I'm happy because progress. Y'all, I started feeling myself right here. I was so happy with the results because again, I've never had a successful roller set on my hair and it was just so pretty to me. Like I just feel super girly. I feel put together. I feel grown. I feel sexy. Like I love this hairstyle. It's everything that I've ever wanted it to be. So again, thank you so much to Curlsqueen for sponsoring today's video and sending me the hair. I absolutely love the hair and I would love to work with you guys in the future. Y'all were a joy to work with. Y'all hair, 10 out of 10. I didn't have any shedding. The clip-ins are of quality. I didn't have no clips slipping, no track slipping, no nothing. Like when I tell y'all this is my hair, this is my hair. Like I'm keeping this hair. It's gonna be hung up in my closet. I love this hair so much. So whenever I need to pull out the voluminous curls on y'all, I can just put them back in. It's over with. This is my hairstyle now. This is my go-to. Chef's kiss. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you are new. Leave me a comment, like the video, visit my Amazon storefront, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.